And we're back with Converge. I am sitting with Dr. Panu, who's a chancellor here at the University of South Carolina, Beaufort, and we're sitting at the Bluffton campus. It's really a beautiful campus.
Thank you.
And first of all, before we start, I want to recognize that you were just honored for the Post and Courier for being the top 12 Black leaders in the South Carolina. That is quite an honor, sir.
Thank you. It's a great honor, a great surprise to me, but I'm pleased that we can have representation from this region. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So our conversation we're talking about is economic development and how it plays with education and workforce.
Yes.
So you're at the university, and it's usually a 2 to 4 degree university. Some people get their diplomas there, right? Mm-hmm. But tell us, how does it affect the economic development growth here?
Great question, Kathryn. Economic development for an institution of higher education such as USCB are really interconnected and very much interdependent. There are at least 4 areas that I can think of that would impact how the university plays with regard to economic development. First is the growth of our student population. That means we bring students here. That means we bring students in our beautiful housing here, and they come from all over. And we also not only bring students generally here, but we also have the ability to bring students who have traditionally not always participated in higher education. And you will see that in our statistics of the populations of students we bring. And of course, with those students living here, spending here, and their families and their friends here, we begin to see already some of the economic
the fruits
activities.
Of your labor.
Yeah, absolutely, that is associated with a university, especially a university when we are on a growth trajectory. But in addition to that, when the institution grows, there's greater opportunities for employment here, and that is also going to be a contributor to the economic development here. Our scholarly activities and research allow us as an institution to go after externally funded projects and initiatives, whether it's at the federal level, the state level, foundations or private enterprises, and again brings a lot of activities that are enhancing and contributing to the economic development.
Well, I want to stop right there because I would like to talk a little bit more about that point because, in the last 10 years, it's been just evolving the topics of what we need for classroom for education.
Right.
From cybersecurity to we live in a hospitality area to, it's just, we're growing so much.
Yes.
And when you're growing the university, you also have to grow your curriculum to meet the needs, right?
Absolutely.
And some of the challenges of that, what have you seen so far, or not so challenging, but the positive to it as well?
Yes, so this year we're celebrating our 20th anniversary of becoming a 4-year degree granting institution. And we are the youngest in the state of South Carolina, and in being in the comprehensive sector of the higher education here in the state of South Carolina. So as such, we still don't have all of the majors and programs that we really would like to have, and we are still growing. We've grown very nicely, but we are still growing those needs. One of the ones that I'm really excited about us discussing, for instance, is engineering. We don't have right now currently offering engineering programs.
I think that's a fabulous idea, engineering.
Yeah.
That's such a foothold. Not only can you be an engineer, but if you get your MBA, you can be a CEO of a company, or you can go medical too. People get their engineering degrees and they go into the medicine.
Absolutely. And we thrive here on some programs supporting our environment. Environmental engineering makes a great sense for us here. And so that's an example of the kinds of challenges that we will be pushing forward with and toward in order to grow and offer a more robust offering of programming here.
Well, I mean, our time is now run out. I can't believe it. But we're going to bring you back for another segment because there's more to talk about. So thank you,
Absolutely.
okay?
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with more Converge.
Very good.